What if I told you that Nigeria built eco-friendly high-rise buildings centuries ago, long before green architecture was even a buzzword? Prepare to have your mind blown as we unearth the forgotten wonders of ancient Nigerian engineering, where sustainability wasn't a trend, but a way of life. I grew up hearing stories of Nigeria's rich history, but I never imagined it held secrets like this. Join me as I journey deep into the heart of Nigeria, peeling back layers of time to reveal incredible, forgotten green architectural marvels. These aren't just old buildings. They're testaments to an ingenuity that could inspire our future. Every day we see it. Sleek, modern buildings with glass walls that look amazing but become unbearable heat traps in our climate. We spend fortunes on air conditioning, burning fossil fuels, and straining our power grid, all while battling rising temperatures and extreme weather. It feels like a losing battle, right? But what if the solutions we're desperately searching for aren't in some futuristic tech, but are hidden in our own past? The shocking truth is that the blueprints for sustainable, climate-resilient living were once common practice right here in Nigeria. Today, we're going to uncover them. Our journey begins with a look at echoes in the earth, the ancient green tech that built our civilizations. Think of the world-famous Great Mosque of Jen. Many don't realize that its iconic style has deep roots in the architectural traditions of northern Nigeria. Structures like the Gabarao minaret in Katsina or the ancient walls of Kano were built using similar techniques long before. The primary material? Earth. In the south and riverine areas, traditional architecture features stunning stilt houses, abada ware, built on rivers and in swamps to adapt to waterlogged environments and prevent flooding. These structures utilize natural materials like bamboo, wood, and palm fronds for flexibility, ventilation, and protection, while some areas combine stilt and mud houses to showcase intricate designs and vibrant colors, reflecting their rich heritage. Specifically, a mixture of mud, straw, and sometimes even cow dung formed into sun-dried bricks called tabali. This wasn't a primitive choice, it was genius. These earthen walls have incredible thermal mass, meaning they absorb the sun's intense heat during the day and release it slowly at night, keeping interiors cool when it's scorching outside and warm when the temperature drops. Unlike concrete, which just bakes you, this was a living, breathing material perfectly suited to its environment. They used local timber for supports and roofing, creating a building that was literally born from the land it stood on. But the real magic lies in how they handled the heat without a single watt of electricity. How did they achieve natural cooling and perfect ventilation? This brings us to the secret lives of these buildings. If you wander through the ancient parts of cities like Kano or Zaria, or ancient cities like Ibadan, Benin, or Boko, look closely. You'll see intricate patterns and openings that aren't just for decoration. These are highly sophisticated ventilation shafts and wind catchers. Ornate screens, known as jolly in other cultures, would break up direct sunlight while allowing breezes to flow through. Some buildings were designed with central courtyards, a brilliant feature that pulls hot air upwards and out, creating a constant, gentle circulation of fresh, cool air throughout the rooms. The architects understood airflow. They knew how to orient a building to capture the prevailing winds and how to use varying ceiling heights to create pressure differences that drove natural air conditioning. It was a masterclass in passive design. So the big question is, why did we ever abandon these intelligent, energy-free systems for glass boxes that fight against our climate instead of working with it? The ingenuity didn't stop with cooling. It was a holistic system of water, walls, and wisdom. Many traditional compounds were designed with subtle slopes and channels to harvest every drop of precious rainwater, directing it into underground storage pots or cisterns for use during the dry season. This wasn't just about collecting water. It was about respecting it as a life-giving resource. Waste was also seen differently. Organic waste from the household would be composted and used to enrich the soil for farming, a perfect example of a circular economy in practice, centuries before the term was coined. Even the finishes were eco-friendly. The beautiful, rich colors you see on some of these old walls weren't synthetic paints. They were created from natural pigments, clays, plants, and minerals that were non-toxic and breathable, allowing the walls to regulate moisture effectively. Every single element, from the foundation to the final coat of paint, was part of a self-sustaining, resourceful, and deeply intelligent system. So, How do we reclaim this heritage for our future? This isn't just about preserving old buildings as museum pieces. It's about learning from them. Modern Nigerian architects are beginning to look back to these forgotten techniques. We're seeing exciting new projects that integrate rammed earth walls, natural ventilation strategies, and rainwater harvesting, but with a contemporary twist. Imagine new housing developments that stay cool without AC, public buildings powered by their own clever design, and a cityscape that feels uniquely Nigerian and perfectly adapted to our environment. This is not about going backwards, it's about moving forward with wisdom. By embracing the principles of our ancestors, respect for nature, resourcefulness, and climate-smart design, Nigeria has the potential to lead the way in creating a truly sustainable architectural future. The answers we need are not in a distant land or a far-off future. They are written in the earth beneath our feet and in the walls of the buildings our ancestors left for us. It's time to read them. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey. If you found this as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our amazing history. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.